Hey students, let's continue with the topic probability, and today we are going to start with the topic which is your related to class 12. And the first topic which we have to going to start with is your conditional probability. So we are going to start with your conditional probability. Yes, dear friends, in the last video I have told you the basic concept related to the probability, and one more thing I want to tell you that an experiment contains n events. किसी भी एक्सपेरिमेंट से रिलेटेड देर में एग्जिस्ट n इवेंट्स, और जितने भी इवेंट्स होती हैं उनकी सबकी प्रोबेबिलिटी का सम हमारा 1 होता है. प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ E1, प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ E2, प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ E3 एंड सो ऑन, प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ En. सभी प्रोबेबिलिटी के जितने भी इवेंट्स हैं उन सभी इवेंट्स की प्रोबेबिलिटी का सम जो कि किसी एक एक्सपेरिमेंट से रिलेटेड होती हैं सबका सम 1 होता है. किसी भी इवेंट की प्रोबेबिलिटी दैट विल नेवर लेस देन 0 एंड दिस विल नॉट मोर देन 1. Already discussed all these things in your lower classes. So the topic which we are going to start today is known as conditional probability. What is the meaning of conditional probability? First of all, let's see. This is mainly related with the two events. If for an experiment, for a random experiment, if two events are related to each other in which one event has already occurred and then we need to find the event or the probability of the second event, this is known as conditional probability. Means if A is any event whose probability we need to find, and B is the event which has already occurred, then this is your given by probability of A by B, where it means probability of A need to find, whereas probability of B is already given or the P is already occurred, and this is given by probability of both the events A and B divided by probability of B. So this is the formula to find the conditional probability whenever an event has already occurred and event probability of second event need to find. So this is given by the condition A upon B, where it means the probability of A need to find, whereas probability of B has already given to you, or probability the event B has already occurred. So for example, अगर हम बात करें like coin is tossed two times, coin is tossed two times, coin is tossed two times. If a coin is tossed two times and it is given that first coin shows a head, अगर पहला कॉइन हमें शो कर चुका है एक हेड, then find the probability of getting at least one tail. Let's see this statement. I said that a coin is tossed two times. कॉइन को दो बार टॉस किया गया ना. हमें ये पता चल चुका है कि जो फर्स्ट कॉइन ने आपको हेड शो किया है, द फर्स्ट कॉइन इज ऑलरेडी शोइंग हेड, मींस इट इज गिवन दैट द फर्स्ट कॉइन इज शोइंग हेड, देन वी नीड टू फाइंड द प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ गेटिंग एटलीस्ट वन टेल. तो फिर भी हमें कम से कम एक टेल की रिक्वायरमेंट है, उसकी प्रोबेबिलिटी निकालिएगा. अब क्या करते हैं कि दिस इज गिवन टू यू, व्हिच इज गिवन, दिस इज ऑलरेडी अकर्ड, दिस इज ऑलरेडी अकर्ड मींस दिस इज द इवेंट E. So let A the event of getting at least one tail के लिए I am taking the event as A, and B is the event of getting head on first coin. पहले कॉइन पर मुझे हेड मिला, ये मुझे क्लियर है, कंफर्म्ड है. सो वी नीड टू फाइंड द प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ A upon B. So first of all we have write down all the sample spaces, then write down the element of the set A and set B, then find intersection of both the sets A and B, then we will find the probability. So first of all write down the sample space. Sample space will be your coin is tossed two times, so this is head tail, tail head, and tail will be there. Now what is A here? A we are taking getting at least one tail. At least one tail means there may be a one tail or the two tail. So this will be your how much? this is your head tail, tail head and tail tail. All the three elements will your containing the set A, because at least one tail means minimum one tail will be there. It may be two tails also. So what is B here? B is your, the first coin shows head and this is your head tail only. So what about A intersection B? दोनों के अंदर common element क्या होंगे? This is given by head tail, only one element is common there, which is your head tail. So now what is probability of A, which is given by, this is 3/4. Probability of B is your having 2/4. Probability of A intersection B is given by 1/4. What we need to find? We need to find probability of A by B. Means probability of A need to find, whereas probability of B is already given or B has already occurred. So this is given by formula P of A intersection B divided by probability of B. And this is equal to 1/4 divided by 2/4. So cancel out. Answer is 4 से 4 cancel over. The answer will be 1/2. So 1/2 is the probability in which we want at least one tail, and given that head is showing on the first coin, कब जब एक coin को हमने दो बार toss किया. So this is the process in which we can find a conditional probability in which an event has already occurred and the probability of second event need to find. So let us start the exercise 13.1 now, and the 13.1 exercise is there in which all the questions are related to the conditional probability, and this will be all done in the same manner whatever I will illustrate it now. So let's do the question number first. Question number 1. This is given that E and F are the events, and in which probability of E is given to you, probability of F is given to you, and P of E intersection F is also given to you. We need to just find the value of P of E by F. So very easy question. Directly you have to substitute the values of probability of E, probability of F, and probability of E intersection F in the given formula. First of all, let me write down the formula for the conditional probability. This is given by probability of E by F is obtained through your probability of E intersection F divided by probability of F. So first question, we have already probability of E as your 0.6, probability of F is already given as Q as your 0.3, probability of E intersection F is given also as your 0.2. So we need to find a value of probability of E by F. So directly you have to use value of probability of E intersection F and probability of F. This is given by 0.2 upon 0.3. This is your 2/3. So probability of E by F is given by 2/3. Now the second question is also same. You can use by yourself. You can do by yourself. Sorry. So question number 3 is also there. One thing I want to tell you about the relationship between of P of E, P of F, P of intersection F, and P of E union F. Not a new formula for all of you. Already we have discussed in chapter number 1 as well in class 11, and probability के अंदर भी हमने use किया था. This is P of E plus P of F minus P of E intersection F. So if you are given with the three values out of this formula, कोई भी अगर आपको E given है, F given है, E intersection F given है, then you can find the value of P of E union F. और in case अगर आपको P of E union F given है, P of E given है, P of F given है, then you can find the value of P of E intersection F. The question number 3 is your same here. We are given with P of A, P of B, and P of B by A. We are given with the value of P of A, which is your 0.8. P of B is also given to you. This is your 0.5, and P of B by A is given you, B by A, which is your 0.4. So we need to find the value of P of A intersection B. My dear students, P of condition probability is all given to you. Condition probability means P of B by A is given, and this is equal to P of B intersection A over P of A. जो भी आपको probability के अंदर event जो already occur हो चुकी है, that is always divided by that one. उसको डिनोमिनेटर में लेना है जो भी आपको गिवन है. सो दिस इज हियर द कंडीशन प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ B इज टू बी फाइंड आउट वेयर A ऑलरेडी अकर्ड. A पहले से हो चुकी है, B की प्रोबेबिलिटी निकालनी है. सो दिस इज गिवन बाय P ऑफ B इंटरसेक्शन A और P ऑफ A. वी हैव द वैल्यू ऑफ probability of B by A, which is 0.4, is equal to P of A intersection B or B intersection, both are the same thing, divided by, this is your P of A is given to as 0.8. So this implies P of A intersection B is equal to 0.4 multiplied by 0.8 and which is equal to 0.32. So this will be your P of intersection B. और बाकी जो तीनों पार्ट्स हैं वो you can do by yourself. So question number 4, question number 5, both the questions you can do by yourself because these are the very similar question. Here is direct values of P of A, P of B, P of intersection B is given to you. So let me do the question number 6 now. So let's see what is the question number 6. From question number 6 to 8, I think this is question number from 6 to 8. We have to find the value of probability of E by F. From question 6 to 9, sorry, this is given that determine probability of E by F in the following questions from 6 to 9. 6 to 9 में आपको तीनों के अंदर ही आपको E by F निकालना है. So let me do the question number 6 in which a coin is tossed 3 times. Coin को 3 बार toss किया गया है. Where the first part says that E is the event had on the third toss and F is the event heads on the first two tosses. So need to find the value of P of E by F. First of all बच्चों जो भी probability क्वेश्चन करेंगे आप लोग सबसे पहले आप लोग उसमें सैंपल स्पेस जरूर आपने नोट करने हैं because experiment is there in which coin is tossed 3 times. Coin is tossed 3 times means there will be total 8 sample spaces which are HHH, HHT, HTH, THH, HTT, TTT, TTH and TTT. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 possible outcomes will be there. What is E representing here? E is your event in which head on the third toss. The head should be on the third toss. Head. This is your triple H. This is HTH. This is THH. And TTH. This is the head of the third toss. And for F, this is given that F is your heads on the first 2 tosses. Head should be on the first 2 tosses means this is HHH, HHT and nothing else. First 2 tosses पे head अब कहीं पर भी नहीं है, यहाँ नहीं है, यहाँ पर नहीं है, यहाँ पर नहीं, यहाँ पर नहीं है, यहाँ पर नहीं है. First 2 tosses on basis of only. What about E intersection? दोनों के अंदर कॉमन एलिमेंट कौन से आएंगे? You can see this is your triple H. Is only one case. So what about probability of E? This is given by 4 by 8. Probability of F is your 2 by 8, and probability of E intersection F is given by this is 1 by 8. So what we need to find? We have to find probability of E by F, and this is given by probability of E intersection F divided by probability of F, which is equal to 1 by 8 divided by 2 by 8. Answer will be 1 by 2. 8 will cancel this 8. So in this way we can find the other 2 parts as well. तो क्वेश्चन नंबर 6 के बच्चों 2 पार्ट हो रहे हैं और वो आपने सेम ऐसे निकालने हैं. पहले सिंपल स्पेस आप लिख चुके हैं और जो E और F की जो वैल्यूज हैं, E और F के जो एलिमेंट्स होंगे दे विल बी डिफर इन योर सेकेंड एंड थर्ड पार्ट, क्योंकि सेकेंड पार्ट के लिए बोलता है कि एटलीस्ट 2 हेड्स वी रिक्वायर्ड. एटलीस्ट 2 हेड मीन्स 2 और 2 से ज़्यादा जितने भी हेड होंगे आपने सारे के सारे एलिमेंट लेने हैं E के अंदर. और F के अंदर एटमोस्ट 2 हेड्स का मतलब हुआ कि ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा 2 हेड मीन्स वहाँ पर एक भी हेड नहीं हो तो भी फेवर में है, एक हेड होगा वो भी लेना है और 2 हेड होंगे वो भी लेने हैं. यानी कि whenever head will not appear, this is your in favor. 1 head will be there, this is also in favor, and 2 head should be there maximum, and this is also in favor. So whenever head will be 0, 1, 2, तीनों केसेस आपने लेने हैं F एलिमेंट के अंदर, F के अंदर, और after that you will get the probabilities and just put down the values in this formula. So let me do the question number now 7 question is your given. Two coins are tossed once where E tails appear on one coin. F is one coin shows head. So ये क्वेश्चन आप खुद कर सकते हैं क्योंकि दिस इज द सिमिलर क्वेश्चन वट एवर आई हैव डन एंड आई ऑल्सो टेकन एग्जाम्पल इन द वीडियो, फर्स्ट वीडियो और सेकेंड वीडियो. So let me do the question number 8 now. Question number 8 करते हैं. Same question you can do by yourself. Question number 8. A die is thrown 3 times. एक die को हमें 3 times throw किया. Let's do. How can we do? Because it's not physically write down the element of the die when it is thrown 3 times. क्योंकि die को हम 3 बार थ्रो करते हैं बच्चों, तो total number of sample space जो बनेंगे they will be all 216, and this is not possible to write down all the elements. So let me write down only when our die is thrown 3 times. So this is number of sample spaces will be our 216. Total number of outcomes will be 216 in case whenever a die is thrown 3 times. Let's see what will happen. What is given in the case whenever event E is there. Event E is your 4 appears on the third toss. This is confirmed that the third die will show a number 4. So only variations will be there in your first 2 dies. So what are the elements whenever the third die shows 4? Third die with 4 clear है, बिल्कुल confirmed है. So only the numbers may appear on the first 2 die will be your 1 2 1 1 1 3 1 4 1 5 1 6 2 1 2 2 2 3 2 4 2 5 2 2 6. This is the case whenever die is thrown 2 times. यानी कि सिर्फ हमें 2 डाई को थ्रो करने पर 2 डाई पर जो नंबर अपीयर होंगे उनके एलिमेंट्स लिखने हैं. एंड यू नो वेरी वेल whenever die is thrown 2 times the number of outcomes will be your 36. So this may be your 1 1 1 1 1 2 4 1 3 4 1 5 4 4 1 5 4 and 1 6 4. Same 2 1 4. Okay, this third number is fixed here. The third number 4 4 4 4 4 4 will be fixed. Only the first 2 जो numbers हैं they can vary. They can be your any number from 1 to 6. So this is your 2 2 4 2 3 4 2 4 4 2 5 4 2 6 4. For the third case, this is 3 1 4 3 2 4 and so on. This is your 3 6 4. Similarly for the fourth case, 4 1 4 may be there, 4 2 4 may be there, 4 3 4 may be there, and at last 4 6 4 may be there. Like this, this is your 5 1 4 5 2 4 and so on. Last is your 5 6 4, and this is your 6 1 4 6 2 4, and the last one is your 6 6 4. So these are the elements of the event E in which third die is showing a number 4. So let's see what will happen in case whenever F event is given to you and the F is stating that for the event F 6 and 5 appears respectively on the first 2 tosses. यानी कि जब हम डाई को थ्रो करते हैं तो पहले 2 टॉस में आपको जो 6 and 5 and they will appear. फर्स्ट 2 टॉसेस में 6 और 5 तो होंगे ही होंगे. सो एफ इवेंट में क्या होगा, सॉरी एफ इवेंट के अंदर एलिमेंट होंगे वी फिक्स 6 and 5 फर्स्ट टॉसेस. तो थर्ड डाई कैन शो 1, थर्ड डाई कैन शो 2, थर्ड डाई कैन शो 3, थर्ड डाई कैन शो 4, third die can show 5, and third die can show your 6 as well, because first 2 dies are showing 6 and 5 respectively. पहले die पर 6 है, दूसरे die पर 5 फिक्स है. तो सिर्फ थर्ड die पर आपका 1 2 3 4 5 6 में कोई एलिमेंट मिल सकता है. और बच्चों ये जो टोटल नंबर ऑफ अगर आप एलिमेंट निकालना चाहते हैं तो परम्यूटेशन के थ्रू भी कर सकते हैं, अरेंजमेंट के थ्रू भी कर सकते हैं. लाइक थर्ड तो इज फिक्स 1, तो फर्स्ट 2 डाइज पर 6 and 6 then number may appear. देखिए 3 numbers are appearing on the die and this is fixed that 4 is there. So only options will be there for the first die and the second die. फर्स्ट डाई सेकंड डाई के लिए ऑप्शन कितने हैं मेरे पास? 6 ऑप्शन है, क्योंकि 1 2 3 4 5 6 कोई भी नंबर आ सकता है. एंड फॉर द सेकंड केस this may be 6 also there, so total number of outcomes will be 36. And for the same case for f के लिए हम कर सकते हैं 3 dice are there, number are showing 6 और 5 they are fixed one. फर्स्ट डाई पे आपका 6 है, सेकंड डाई पे 5 है, फिक्स्ड है, और जो ओनली ऑप्शंस आर देयर फॉर द थर्ड डाई एंड दिस में भी योर ऑप्शंस आर 6 ओनली. सो 1 2 3 4. तो इस तरह से आप एक्सप्लेन करके भी आप लोग पूरा एलिब्रेट करके भी सकते हैं, और आप अगर परमुटेशन के थ्रू भी आप नंबर ऑफ आउटकम्स निकाल सकते हैं. सो व्हाट इज प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ ई है? प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ ई इज योर गिवन बाय 36 अपॉन 216. सो बिकॉज टोटल नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट्स आर 36 and number of favorable outcomes for E are 36 and total number of elements are 216. So this is 36 by 216, and for the case probability of F, this is your 6 upon 216. Now let me find the element of events having E as well as F. E intersection of element कौन से होंगे? This there will be only one case जिसके अंदर first 2 dice पर 6 and 5 भी हों और थर्ड डाई पर 4 भी हो. सो दिस इज 6 5 4 ओनली विल द सिंगल केस. दिस इज 6 5 4. सो इंटरसेक्शन हैव ओनली वन कॉमन एलिमेंट व्हिच इज योर 6 5 and 4. So probability of E intersection F will be given by 1 upon 216. So बच्चों निकालना क्या हम लोगों को? We need to find P of E by F. And this is given by P of E intersection F divided by probability of F. So this is your 1 over 216 divided by how much? This is your 6 by 216. So answer will be your 1 by 6. So this is the solution for the question number 8 from your NCERT book exercise 13.1. Now let me do the next questions, or the other remaining questions we will do in the next video. Till then, thank you and have a nice day.